chat? What it do? What it do? Let me let everybody in the Discord know, man. Also, somebody subbed while I was about to go live. Oh, Patrick Baker. Man put his actual government. Appreciate it. How's everybody doing, man? What's up, Addiction? Faith? Matchy? Gaming Nubs? Puma? How you doing, man? Shadow Monster? Blitz? Zeering? My boy Asian, what's up, man? Diablo? Midnight? I don't know why I always try to go get like the link from my actual YouTube. Like it's in the Discord already. I always put it in there before I go live. Like I don't need to go look for the link again. All right. TKT, what's up? Yeah, what's up? Oh, Blitz, thanks so much for the membership, my guy. Very generous of you. Also, Random Panda, thanks for the sub as well. Guys, we've been getting so many subs recently because of, I'm assuming because of Overlord. Like, we've been kind of popping off. I think we've gained like over 300 new peeps in the last like 2 days or something. That's kind of crazy. How are you going to go about clearing the challenge event? Which one? You talking about the DPS quest? I haven't done that yet. But I'll probably just use like War God Fan or something. I would use Shaltir, you know, she was actually awoken or ascended, but yeah. Love you, OPA, man. Love you too. You're a real one, but you've been stealing my luck lately. That's tough, Blitz. Man, I hope, you know, nothing against you, man, but I kind of hope the luck streak kind of keeps going for me since Eins and Gamma come out. What is it, Friday? They haven't announced maintenance yet. Yeah, they haven't announced the maintenance yet, right? I don't think, or have they? Yeah, I don't think they've announced the maintenance yet. But it's Friday, right? When part 2 comes out? It's on the 9th? Yeah, so what is that, Thursday? Yeah, Friday. Isn't there a maintenance today? Don't say that. If it's a maintenance today... Oh shit, there is. Wait, chat. Oh my god, we have an hour chat room. Wait. Oh wait, did it already happen? Oh yeah, it's already happened. Okay, never mind. Yeah, this was in the morning. This was AM. Okay. I thought this was PM for a second. Okay. I was going to say, do we have an hour of stream? I mean, that's how long I was planning on probably going for anyway, but let's say, dude, there's no way. Dude, I don't pay attention to that. But let's get on some co-op, man. I haven't farmed this at all, like, whatsoever, because I've been so busy recently. But, especially at my part-time job, dude, I've been going crazy there. But I gotta farm this. We gotta get the, summon tickets, the LB stones, and I don't know if I'm gonna actually try to EV this equip. It doesn't really appeal to me too much, so I think I'll just like try to max it out at least. And I need to get the other LB stones and everything. But real quick, we do have a ticket summon that we can do. 16 of them. Let's see what happens, chat. I doubt it's anything. But are animations still bugged, or did they fix that in the maintenance? Oh, we got shafted anyway. It doesn't even matter. You rolled everything and still don't got Albedo? That's tough, man. That's real tough. Do these 5 tickets too. Yo, no? I'm about to say, did they even acknowledge it? Did they even acknowledge, like, oh, the animations are bugged? I think they did, right? Yeah, they did. They did. What am I talking about? Yeah. I think they said it wasn't going to be fixed yet, though, right? I had to look. I'm pretty sure they had a notice in-game. Didn't they? Issues after... Let me see. Improper sound effects, improper ability, improper login. I guess they did fix it. I thought it was in-game that they said it too. I'm just gonna assume it's fixed. It wasn't mentioned in the slightest. Okay. Yeah, I don't want a lawsuit on their hand or something. Is this what I'm gonna rock out with? Probably. Or actually, I'll go with this. Yeah, who cares? It should be fine. Let me put the code in chat real quick so you guys can join. It doesn't matter, by the way, if you're new, if you're a vet, anybody can join my lobbies. I don't really care. Where is my chat? Here we are. Also, guys, I'm just going to say it. I am hopelessly addicted. Hopelessly addicted to Street Fighter 6. Like, it's kind of bad how much my addiction is. But I have been playing Street Fighter 6 religiously ever since it came out. And every chance that I get to play this... Oh, wow. Every chance I get to play SF6, I've gone to play it. Which is kind of crazy, dude. Like, I haven't been this addicted to a game in a very long time. Probably since, like, at least fighting game-wise, since the beginning of Tekken 7. And I needed a good fighting game, man. You know, MK11 hurt me. I'm just gonna say, I tried to play MK11 and that game was just not fun. Just boring as hell. Could you be addicted to it? Dude. Chat, I don't even want to show you guys, like, the hours I have on it. But I have played that game, I think, excluding maybe like 3 or 4 hours that I just had my PC on while I was like working out and doing other stuff. I have some hours on that fucking game already, man. It's crazy. Who you hoping on? Oh, who you hoping for on the Forever Summon? Simon mainly, definitely Simon. If not Simon, then Priscilla would also be a pretty nice one, or I forgot the other. Wait, what is this boss's mechanic? Why does he take like no damage? Is he like immune to crits or something? Or does he have like crit defense or something? Because I did this earlier with my my regular nuke team with like Draken and stuff, and it still seemed like this boy was just taking no type of deeps. Is Saber worth it? Yeah. She is. She's pretty good. Oh, it's light and dark damage up? You need to use light and dark units. I see. I see. So Shaltir. Ugh. She's gonna do like no damage though, and she's not even like high luck at all. Urza? Oh yeah, Urza's another one. Yeah, Urza. Oh wow, triple crest. But I don't even know if I can get Urza to True Arts with it. Well, yeah, I probably can because I have Black Trike and other stuff. So yeah, I think I probably could if I wanted to. But yeah, talking about Forever Summon. Looking forward to Simon, Priscilla. Who else would I want? I think those are probably the main two. I think Water Priscilla's in there as well, but I'm not for sure. If Water Priscilla's in there, then maybe that. Oh yeah, Dark Heart will be another one. Pretty sure Dark Heart's in there. But I probably would never use them. That's the thing. I don't think I would ever use them. Have I played Diablo 4? No, I'm not really too interested. You think we may be getting Summoner's Road part, or Light Summoner's Road when part 2 comes out? I hope so, man. I want to be able to awaken my Shaltir and my Gamma, bro. Well, I don't have Gamma yet. I'm getting ahead of myself, but Oh wow, double phantom bullets. How much longer is Fate available in JP? I do not know. Did Simon not kill? Oh snap. I'm actually surprised on that. I thought he would. Just a week? Yeah, I wonder how long it will take us to get the next crossover in JP. Also, thanks, Francesco, so much for the sub. Appreciate it. Also, Blitz. Oh, never mind. I already said it, yeah. I feel like it may take a while, chat, before we see the next crossover. What's up, 2008 Nissan Armada? How you doing, man? Oh, Asian, you have a luck 135 War God Finn? This man's been saving. See, that should have been me, not him. I really should have been. Any idea what's coming after the Overlord event? I would tell you, what is it? I don't know when it's gonna happen, but no, let me not say that. I don't know. I would say probably another super awoken character. I had to guess. Maybe a rerun. I'm pretty sure they'll have a live stream soon talking about what's coming next to JP. They usually do. Because Fate's been going on for about a month at this point, right? Kind of like the only thing that's been happening on JP, that and like rerun events. Where's our new Samurai Genzo? That's what I'm saying, brother. Where is Genzo at? Dude, Genzo would be sick if he was actually out. I don't know how much I would use him, but I'd definitely try him out here and there. But yeah, chat, I don't know yet, man, because I'm thinking in global, or not global, yeah, in global for the summons for Ainz. I don't know how deep I want to go for Ainz, man. Because that's the better that I want both those units. I want Ainz and Gamma. I don't know if I really want to like go crazy on it. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's a lot. I think we definitely will like do a summon video, pretty big summon video compared to like what we usually do. But I don't know if I'm gonna like pity him. I don't think any unit's worth that amount of money. You going for Ainz or Gamma? I'm going for both. After Overlord's release, it should be Kiri, Berwick, Hazuki, and Lisa. Watch him just go straight to Star God Lisa, though. New to the channel, Doge? Hey. Hope you enjoy it, man. I'm gonna make a dart team. Who should I have in it? Like, what? No, she's chapter 12. Emperor's chapter what? 14? And he came out like the chapter before? I wouldn't put it past him. Emperor's Chapter 16 was released on Chapter 16? Was he? Who was released before their chapter? Somebody was released before their chapter. We're 11 through 15? Oh, is that what I'm thinking of? Like Groitz and Emmy? That must be who I'm thinking of. Is there a final banner where all the fake characters are in it in JPGS? I'm pretty sure there was a paid banner or something like that. Can we save summon tickets for the next set of units? There's a different set of summon tickets for part 2. If I'm not mistaken. Oops. My bad, chat. But yeah. Also, what's your guys' opinion on the Overlord crest? Because I was thinking about making a video on them, kind of talking about some of the unique stuff. Because one thing that I thought was pretty cool was the fact that you could use double art gauge up crest on somebody now, technically. Because you could have the 35 art gauge if you have 4+. Is it 35 or is it 45? I think it's 35 art gauge, right? If you have a 4+ with arts up. And then plus you can use the Overlord one to get like an extra 20. It's like 50 arts starting out, which is kind of crazy. But like a lot of them, I feel like, I don't know, some of them are really good. Like the one coming in part 2, I think it reduces your max HP by like 15%, but it gives you like 15% magic damage. That's pretty much another version of Promise of Funeral God, right? But do you think, wait, Opie, do you think that the pity will be mixed for part 1 and 2? I think it is, actually. I'm pretty sure it is. Why are you hating on Saber? It's not hating on Saber as much as it is stating facts about Saber. Why do people not like Saber? It's because she's just a damage dealer, chat. Just a DPS unit. And you know what? Like the same people who are defending Saber, whenever the next crossover comes out, and let's say, I don't know, it's like Full Metal Alchemist, right? And you get Edward, and he's like the best damage dealer in the game, that everybody's gonna be like, oh my god, Edward's the best. And it's like, dude, he's just a damage dealer. He like blows stuff up, but then you have the next crossover and it's fucking Dragon Ball and you have Goku doing the Spirit Bomb and he's like, oh my god, he blows up everything. And then the next crossover, you got Luffy coming to the game. He goes Gear 4 for some reason, and he blows up everything. Right? Like it's the constant loop of that. That damage dealers usually get power creep. And then you have characters like Mako that stay relevant for half a decade. Was it Renato? Mako sweep. Man. Twisted Lotus, thanks so much for the sub, man. Appreciate it. Hello from Italy. I downloaded the game 2 days ago. I got War God Finn. Some advice for the game. Just enjoy it, Francesco. Just enjoy it. Take your time. If Lesser Demon Heart is here at the moment, probably recommend farming that for your War God Finn, since you're brand new. And what else? If you have your True Weapon ticket, if you really want to just like capitalize on War God Finn, probably go for like True Izanagi to have like more arc gauge. What the fuck? What the heck, brother? Yeah, my chat just exploded on my streaming software, and I think it just like replayed all the chat messages that's happened during the beginning of the stream, and I don't know why it did that. Like, if you guys would have just saw it, it went so fast, so quick. Wait, it did for y'all too? Okay. Actual YouTube moment. Yeah, I was about to say, what the heck? Like, Jesus. My team's so weak now, mainly because I don't have a arch gen unit that would cause your team to be pretty weak. Do you not have any at all? Because you diss Saber? It's not dissing Saber. It's just the unfortunate reality of every damage dealer in a gacha game. Like, you're playing an RPG, but it's not like an RPG in the sense of like Final Fantasy or something, right? It's not like you're playing FF7. You use Cloud. Cloud does crazy damage, right? Throughout the entire game, he's just a really strong physical attacker. You get to the end of the game, and he's still a strong physical attacker. Like, you get to the end of the game of a gacha game, right? You start out using, I don't know, let's say you was using Roy in the beginning. And then here we are now, it's like, where's Roy? Well, I mean, he's actually a lot better now because he got his Dream Evolution on JP, but still, like, you get the point. Wow. Yeah. Ursa does do lots of damage to this fight. Pulled up Baylor twice from the ticket summons, but couldn't get Shaltir from crystals. That's tough, Victor. At least you got the one that can be ascended, though. I like Albedo quite a bit. Really do wish I had her. It'd be cool too, but I guess it would be weird, like animation-wise, because they would have to reanimate her entire kit. But it'd be cool if you could pick between being in like her armored form or being in her like regular form with like her dress and stuff. It'd be cool if she had like two completely different sets of animations for that. That's too much. And I got Albedo after suffering. True. Pull two Shaltirs and one is max LB. Do I feed it in or build another? Are some animation bugs fixed? I'm not for sure. I would assume so, but I don't actually know if I would say build two Shaltirs. Like, that might be kind of okay for certain nukes, but me, myself, I don't really like keeping dupe units myself, so I always feed my units in. But I know there's certain strategies out there where people use like double Mikeys, for an example, if you pull two of them, and then they nuke with double Mikey, but... Why don't I farm Oldius Crest Palace? Because I have no pots, brother. I've always said this, but grinding levels for Ascended characters is pain. Just make sure that you're solo, like, using that character, if possible. And also just do, like, Crest Palaces or something. That'll be, like, the easiest. Since you're grinding for a crest and you're also getting, like, XP at the same time. But yeah, unless, like, you just really want XP, there's also certain stages, too, that give you even more. Like, for an example, if you can do, I think it's Vicious. If you solo Vicious, you get tons of XP. And Vicious isn't that hard, especially for an Ascended character like War God Finn or something. And I didn't mention this, because it's not always available during the... or whenever you're playing, of course. Because I would have mentioned it during the Super Awoken video, but I tried to stick to stuff that was kind of more readily available. But yeah, those luck trial events do give you tons of XP if you actually are able to complete them. But I wouldn't recommend it, because you're just wasting stamina. Unless you just want to get, like, the passive for a character. After that point, I wouldn't really worry about getting to level, like, 120. Just do that over time. Okay, do you know how rare 4 pluses are? I've got 2K runs on Workout Fit and I still haven't gotten one. Uh, they're pretty rare. I don't know if I have the chart anymore, but let me see something. Let me see. Hold on. There's not somebody on JP did a little like spreadsheet type thing of how many runs they did before they saw 1.4 plus. Let me see if I can find it. If I'm not mistaken, it was very low though, like 0.4%. It was extremely low. But we don't actually know the exact amount. They never came out and told us like how rare it truly is. And we can't, data mine the game anymore. So we can't just like go into the code and see what the drop rate is for that, but I don't think I can find it. I've been looking for a minute. I don't remember what was said. Also, I'm about to switch off a Kimberly song. Oof. Yeah, I can't find it. That's tough. But yeah, just know it's extremely low. Like, extremely freaking low. I think the guy did maybe like 3,000 runs or something. Was like his test that he did. And I think he only got in 3,000 runs. Oh no, was it more than that? It may have been more than that. But I think during the 3,000 runs, the guy on JP, I think he only got like maybe 5 or 10. It was less than 10. It was like a stupidly low amount. You play SF6, who you main? I hope Vega returns. Vega would be sick. Right now, I'm trying out Luke. But the next character that I probably will try to learn, at least right now, is maybe Kimberly or Cammy. I don't really like... I would try DJ, because DJ looks really cool at times. But I don't really like charge characters at all. So... But I like DJ's like whole game plan, his kind of gimmicks and stuff. The way how he moves. Also, Jamie. Jamie is another one I do want to try. But only thing I'm going to say is, man, I feel like they kind of hold Jamie to an extent. But I guess it makes sense because Jamie becomes stupidly strong whenever he gets, more drunk. But it's weird that Manon in Street Fighter 6 keeps her, like, stacks throughout each round. Every single round, you keep your stacks. So if you're at 4 stacks in the first round, second round, you're at 4 stacks. But Jamie loses his drunk meter, like, every single round, which... I don't know. I guess it kind of makes sense, because Jamie gets freaking stupid, dude. He goes crazy whenever he's at, like, level 4. But... Sticking with Marissa till either Vega or Adon returns. Dude, Marissa is sick. I love the punch that she does. I don't know which it is, but it's like the punch that changes the camera whenever you like just straight super god fist them like on some Dragon Ball stuff and you just send them flying. That's probably my favorite move from her. That's 10 out of 10, man. I love that move. I know that they already showed off the first season of Fighters for Street Fighter 6, or they like showed that little teaser. And I'm kind of interested in how they're going to do Ed, since Ed in Street Fighter 5, the way how you did his specials was by pressing 2 buttons at the same time. But if you press 2 buttons at the same time in SF6, you get like Drive Rush or Drive Impact. So I wonder how they're gonna change his stuff. They're gonna make like his specials be quarter circle forwards or what now? Let me see. Yeah, Street Fighter 6 is gonna be spy. Yeah. What secret equips do you recommend to farm? The poison equip. Yeah, I have to look up where it's actually at, but it's the poison equip you get. I think from chapter. It's before Groitz and Emmy. You fight the plant boss. I forgot what chapter it is, but that's a pretty good poison equip. It's a 4-star physical. After that, I guess it's more so personal preference. I know a lot of people really like Creation because Creation has like a huge modifier and it's very quick, so it's really good for like floor clears. But also, thanks so much, Arian, for the sub. Appreciate it, man. Only playing SF6 because I heard the single play is like Xenoverse. Oh, you're talking about the World Tour. Yeah, World Tour is pretty fun. I haven't played it too much myself. I'm more of the guy who likes to lab stuff and likes to just play online. But if I ever get bored and want to try it out, I definitely would play it. Saitama buff win. Oh yeah, somebody asked about returning crossovers earlier, wasn't it? I'm sorry, I think I missed your message, but I think someone was asking your thoughts on a returning crossover. I don't really mind it, but I feel like nowadays they're gonna have to. If they do a rerun crossover, you need to add a Super Awoken unit, right? Or Dream Evolution, the characters from the crossover. Because if you don't do that, then I feel like a lot of people just won't even summon for him. But then again, I also don't want rerun crossovers to happen because you get stuff like Mako, and if they make her like Dream Evolution broken and she's just amazing again during the Super Awoken period, like I guess that's good for people who have Mako, but I don't want to deal with that. That's not something that I really like. Since she's been meta for so long, man. Super Awoken Demon Lord Rimuru? I don't know. I think it's also too, it's like, what are they gonna add? Because I feel like a lot of people are kind of just over rerun crossovers since we got them for so long. There's a lot of times where we get a rerun crossover, it's like, oh, it's back again. You know what I mean? Like, if they add stuff, it's fine. You know, like with Tensura, they added the Christmas units, the New Year's units. That stuff was pretty good. But when a crossover comes back and it's not really adding much, it's just like, oh my god. We're about to make the game even more boring than what it already is where there's no content. Like, we technically got content, but we really didn't. You know what I mean? Need Yu Hakusho back. That is a crossover that does need to return. That is one that I will say needs to return. It's been a very long time. When will they drop? Ainz drops on Friday. New players don't have those old units? Okay. Are you ready, chat? Are you ready? If they just make new crossovers and new units, those old units won't matter as much anymore, okay? Because it's a gacha game. The FOMO will disappear. If you don't let the FOMO control you, then the FOMO has no effect on you. Words of wisdom. Is Narburl important for Ainz? Nah. She's good with demon allies, though. I just want her for the stupid amounts of buffs that she gives to the leader. I want to try it out. What if the FOMO is for War God Finn? He's going to come back. He's a GS unit. The thing about GS units, right? Like War God Finn, Star God Lisa, Emperor, all of them, they will return at some point. When would they come back? Who knows, but they'll come back. They're GS units. Only All-Stars and Kings? Yeah. But I mean, it'll probably happen at some point. It will probably start happening. Like they'll start doing reruns for Super Awoken units. I feel like whenever they start adding at least two Awoken characters, two Ascended characters on one banner, I could see that being a thing maybe like a year from now or something, when they release like a new Super Awoken character. Instead of just having like all Awoken units alongside them, they're gonna put like another old Super Awoken character on the banner as well, if they want to. Like I could see that. I could definitely see them doing that with like story chapters. I don't know if he'll ever get like a solo banner again though, because I don't think anybody in GS history has ever got like their own solo banner after their initial release. They're usually always with somebody, like the Phantom Snipers, the Blood Knights. They're always usually with someone else. They're never just, you know, by themselves. Because I guess that's another thing they could do, since they Super Awoken Mira, they Super Awoken Finn. We don't have Roy yet, but if they Super Awoken all of the OG cast, I guess they could do like a Super Awoken banner of sorts, kind of like they do with the KO beads, where it's like, oh, all the story Ascended characters are on this banner. I feel like that could happen. Hope they add Ascended Yusuke when he is demonified. They don't usually do stuff with spoilers unless it comes to Fairy Tail, because they made Natsu a demon as his race. But they don't usually do stuff with spoilers, so I doubt it. Ascended Reyes? Would they make him as a banner character? I don't think he'll get Ascended, but he might get Dream Evolutioned. Oh no, I'm not really against having another variation of Reyes in the game that's summonable. As long as they make him kind of unique and not a complete ripoff. Because one of my biggest gripes with JP, or one of the characters in JP, is Star God Lisa. And it's the fact that Star God Lisa's animations are almost identical to her other counterpart. So, I was going to say her light counterpart, but they're both light units. And I understand, yes, it's Lisa, but, you know, come on, man. I think Edrin would be the first Super Awoken farmable unit since he doesn't have an evolution yet. No. Nah. Because in order to be Ascended, you have to be Awoken. So he'll just be Awoken. Well, they had Goku. I don't think so, man. If we ever get a Dragon Ball crossover, that would be wild. It really would. Because they showed that little, what was it? Was it for the live stage? That they showed all those different crossovers that people wanted. And was Dragon Ball on there? I think it was, wasn't it? I know One Piece was. Let's see if I can find it. That was like whenever War God Finn first came out. Here it is, yeah. So, the list in no order, by the way. This is just in alphabetical. Yeah, Attack on Titan, Black Clover, Chainsaw Man, Demon Slayer, Dragon Ball, Hell's Paradise, JoJo, JJK, One Piece, Overlord. And then the most wanted characters, Ainz, Asta, Dio, Ichigo, Makiyama. Makima. Mako. Wait, Mako. Well, I guess yeah. A lot of people do want Mako, but she's already in the game. Monkey D. Luffy, Naruto, Gojo, and Tanjiro. I think Monkey D. Luffy or having Luffy in the game would be kind of fun. Or having a One Piece crossover would be pretty cool. But as always, I'm not really. I don't know. I don't really freak out when it comes to a lot of the crossovers anymore. Unless it's fate. That was like the first time I actually freaked out about a crossover because that was so unexpected. But I don't know. At this point, I'm just cool with whatever. As long as the units are cool and fun and have some dope animations and do some cool things, I'm alright with it. Since really, whenever we get new units, that is our new content, right, chat? Like, we're kind of at the point now where the content loop in global is probably just going to be Summoner's Road, new events, and the occasional raids. I would say mines, but mines don't exist on global. Vic, thanks so much for the sub. Jimmy Neutron collab win. What a time that would be. I really would like some video game collabs though, to be honest, instead of like just anime crossovers. Crossing over with other video games would be sick. Ben 10 for the win. Hell yeah. Imagine. That would be a lot of animation work for them though, so I don't know if they would actually do it. Because imagine if you use his Omnitrix, right? And it would just pick, you use his super art, and it would pick between multiple different aliens, and one of the aliens you get is like Alien X. But it had like a low chance of it becoming Alien X, but if he became Alien X, like, I don't know, what would his, yeah, I wonder what his super art would even be at that point if he became Alien X. Because they could do a lot with that. That could be a really fun unit if he was ever in a gacha game. Since Alien X has to agree with himself or with themselves for them to do anything. Alien X would one tap. It would be crazy if he could one tap the enemy or he could one tap the team, depending on what he agrees on or what they agree on. Only 71 likes, for real? I haven't even been keeping up with it. Yeah, if you guys been enjoying it, man, you should have liked the stream. Appreciate it. 50% chance of failing, yeah. Based on a coin flip? Yeah. That would be a fun unit. It really would. I'm surprised we haven't got somebody like that yet, though. Like, kind of a gambling unit, right? Yo, that should be a character. Why don't we have a gambler yet in GS? I also thought about it. Like, where's the gamblers at? Like, having someone that plays cards or, like, has tarot, has, like, tarot cards or something, and based on what they draw or something like that, they get like varying effects. I wonder why that's not a thing yet. Watch it be a thing now. Watch it. Because I know they'd be listening. They'd be listening, bro. Mark Lee, thanks so much for the sub. Because of rates at which you would actually get the buff would be lower than the summon rates. Maybe so. But I would really like that. That would be sick. Kind of be like Setzer from Final Fantasy VI. Have like fixed dice and everything. They could do a lot with that. I don't think there's not even an Awoken unit that's like that, is there? Oh, the chat went crazy again. 10 out of 10 YouTube, 10 out of 10. It's gonna take a minute to get back to normal too, isn't it? There it goes. Why don't I stream on Twitch? Because everybody's on YouTube. I already have everybody here, so might as well just stream on YouTube. And also Twitch is weird at times with the way how they do stuff, so. Yeah, now come to think about it, that would actually be, that's like my most wanted unit now, I think. The next character, whoever it might be, I want a gambler. I want them to put me in the game, honestly. I need a gambler so I can relate. Dude, again? Do you think Global will get a unit before JP does for a release? I don't think so. I already did a face reveal. You've seen, if you've watched, I mean, it's been a long time ago, and that's whenever I was sick and I like had no weight on me. I was like a stick, pretty much, because I was like 100 pounds because I was sick with my IBS. And I couldn't eat at all, but I was in a sleepy video. And I showed my face in that video. And I have a video on my channel, but it's like around the same time frame where I was like really sick. And I like weighed nothing. Waiting the next part for more days. Yeah. Sleepy and OP collab. Those are always usually fun. To be honest, me and Sleepy collab so much, we literally have the same part-time job. We work in the same town. We do the same, practically. We see each other practically like every other day. Almost. At this point. The lore for the Sleepy and OP lore go deep, man. It really does. To think that we met each other in first grade is wild. I see you later, weird. Dude, money, why you keep saying that? I think I already acknowledged that. Man thinks he's a whole comedian. Samus or Metroid? I am a huge Castlevania or Metroidvania fan. I really love Metroidvanias, especially good ones. Like Dread? Oh, dude, I love Metroid Dread. Metroid Dread was fire. I need to play the remake or the remasters of Metroid Prime. I really enjoyed Metroid Prime whenever I was younger, but I haven't played it. Or I haven't played the Switch one yet. The Earth Summoners Road ends? Maybe. The thing is, though, chat, whenever Light Summoners Road comes out, I don't know if we're gonna be able to fully clear it on global. Cause it's gonna be hard. That's one of the hardest summoners roads there is, from what I've heard. If they did a Persona crossover, who would you want? Uh, if they didn't revolve around a certain game, I would like it to be just the protagonist from like 3, 4, and 5. Like that'd be sick. But wait, is this guy not here? Oh, what the heck? He left? Hello. Okay. But they did like a specific game though for Persona, and they crossed over GS. I'll take any of them, 3, 4, or 5. They don't really cross over with 2 and 1, and I never played 2 and 1, so I never played 3 either. But I've seen a lot about 3, so I need to play 3. I probably played the FES version. Is that what it's called? Because I heard the one that came out recently to like Steam and stuff isn't really that good. Ultimate battle equipment, 770 attack up, but defense minus 230. Not too shabby, but I'm not gonna get that. Getting rid of a 4 plus just seems weird. Yeah, the port. Yeah. What is that? That's the portable version, right? Persona 3 portable. Got a question. I was lucky enough to roll a second Shaltir. Should I build her? That's up to you. I don't know how effective 2 Shaltirs and like nukes and stuff will be. I don't know if it's gonna be as good as like 2 Mikeys, but it may be worth keeping just to try it out. Which is basically just a visual novel. Yeah, the poor PSP, man. Or is that on Vita? No, I think that was on PSP, right? Pretty sure. Because Persona 4 was on Vita. Lower resource to make work. Yeah. How long will the stream go, OP? Probably for like another 10 minutes or so. However long it takes me to blow through all my stamina. And I'll probably do it for like maybe 2 or 3 more refills. Is it true that Crest, that level 5 Crest and 5 pluses will be coming? Yeah, I made a video on that. That's a thing. Good luck on getting one, though. They're pretty rare. Because the way how you have to get it is you have to have a 4 plus first, or a level 4 crest. And then you do, I forgot which crest palace it is. There's certain crest palaces, maybe all of them, but I think it's only certain ones. And then you have a chance for it to become a level 5 crest. An actual good Dissidia remake, I would not mind if they brought back Dissidia as a legitimate fighting game. Again, because I do miss Dissidia. It really sucks that Opera Omnia is the last bit of Dissidia that we probably will ever get. Since Square Enix said, I think it was whenever NT came out, Square Enix announced that they're not going to continue Dissidia at all. Like this was going to be the final bit of it. So I was like, man, I just hope that means that later on they'll work with like, I don't know, Capcom or they'll work with like Arc System Works or somebody else and make like a legitimate Final Fantasy fighter. Because I think if they get some good visuals, you know, they could make that thing work. Like as a 2D fighter or like 2.5D, whatever they want to do, 3D fighter. Even make it like another arena fighter. They could make it work. Wasn't Saber supposed to be OP? I don't think any unit is announced as being OP right out the gate or right out the gate. I think people just assume Saber Ultra was gonna be really strong. I mean, she's a damage dealer. She does big damage. I don't think she's the best from the crossover though. If Sephiroth was on GS, the player base would have a fit. It depends on how they make Sephiroth. They probably would just make Sephiroth a damage dealer. Or maybe like some type of debuffer. That would also work. But here's the thing, chat. Here's the unfortunate reality of that. Getting Final Fantasy, especially 7, in a game probably costs an astronomical amount of money. That's one of the reasons why getting the rights, like if somebody wants to cross over FF7, you see that it's only possible at this point with, I know Puzzle and Dragons did it, I think like a few years back, but like at this point, bro, it's Nintendo. And Nintendo is like one of the only people that got that kind of money for Square Enix to agree on, yeah, you know what? We'll give you Sephiroth and Cloud. To the weird angel form he has, you're talking about Sephiroth. I don't think he would be a transforming unit. Sephiroth's not really like that, unless he starts out without his wing and then he pulls out the wing about halfway through. It's either based on time, his HP dropping to a certain amount, or him using his super art or true art. That's nothing. We don't have a character that gets a transformation based on whenever they get to low HP, do we? I don't think. Yeah, we don't. Like, we have characters that get bonuses whenever they get to low HP, like Summer Sistina. But yeah, we don't have a character that transforms when they're at low HP or after like a certain amount of time has passed in a quest. Huh. I wonder why. You talked about Shaltir Ainz and the waifu. Is the 4th maid character mid? You talking about Gamma? No, Gamma's not mid. Are you talking about? Wait, who else are you talking about? Who else on this crossover? You got Ainz, Shaltir, Albedo, and Gamma. Yeah. I wouldn't say Gamma's mid. Gamma makes you do stupid damage. Well, it makes one character do astronomical damage. 1,000 crystals and have War God finish Altair. Should I go for Ainz or say for Star God Lisa? You have War God finish Altair? Going for Star God? It depends if you want to go for like more of a demon team later on. Or like a dark team. Or not even like a dark team. I would say if you want to build a team around Demon King Vox later, you may want to pick up Ainz. But if you don't really care about that and you want to just go for like top tiers, then yeah, say for Star God Lisa. Ainz is pretty top tier too, but Star God Lisa's just in a whole nother level. Like, it's pretty much on the same level as War God Finn. Kind of broken. Do you think Vox needs Albedo and Ainz? That's tough. A 210 Earth Rosetta, brother? Jesus, that man is dedicated. Going to grind for max select Ainz? I don't think I would do that. It's very likely if we ever get a rerun of this crossover, they're going to make Ainz and all them max luck anyway. No, if you should summon for Ainz then? It's not like Ainz is only good for Demon King Vox, though. You can use Ainz in a lot of different situations, but... Oh, I think we might be dead here. That's like one of the main synergies that he has, is with Demon King Vox, but... Yeah, like, especially if you really want Kiri. Like, if it's true that Kiri comes next after this crossover... Then that may be another character you want to save for, because Kiri's pretty broken. Especially being able to have that much like DR and just the tanking and everything. And Kiri looks cool. I really like Kiri's design a lot. I think it's just because my monkey brain is just like, oh, big sword, lots of DPS, you know what I mean? Like, or not DPS, but big sword. Dude's buff and jacked. He's just holding it with one hand. I'm like, okay. Okay. That's kind of my character design, you know what I mean? That's kind of what I like. We have 30 energy. What time is it? We may keep going for like, we'll do like one more stamina pot. Then after that, we'll probably end the stream. Yeah, Ainz comes out Friday. Andrew, thanks so much for the sub, man. Also, Saisamo, thanks so much for the sub as well. That's how you say it. Unless you just put that E like that to actually pronounce it as an E and not an A. My opinion on Jay, he's pretty strong. But I don't think he's that broken. He's pretty much the super awoken version of Gray, though. So if you like Gray, you probably will like Jay. I will say, though, if you want to turn him into Gray, you do need to, like, have luck gems ready to turn him into Gray. I know a lot of people are saying they're saving all their luck gems to like just use it on Jay to make Jay like, you know, their luck unit, but he's fun. He seems like a cool unit. Does that mean we're getting a couple new ones in a row? I don't know if we'll get new crossovers in a row, but it'll probably be very spread out, if I had to guess. Like, I'm almost positive we'll probably get, after Fate leaves in JP, We'll probably get like another super welcome character, maybe like 2 or 3 more super welcome characters, possibly 4, until we see the next crossover. I doubt they'll go right into a new crossover, or they'll go into like a rerun crossover in JP, unless they plan on dream evolutioning the older crossover units, which we'll have to see how that turns out if they do want to go that route. But I don't think that's going to happen. I think they'll probably just work on newer characters. Which I'm kind of excited to see who they're going to have, since it's been pretty much a month since we've seen like a new GS made character. So I would assume they've had the fake characters done for a while. Why are the crossovers so close together? Seems like someone needs money. That's usually how they go, though. Usually in global, we always have crossover after crossover after crossover, because that's usually what keeps people playing the game and keeping new people coming into the game. What'd you think? Wait, when are they gonna do Forever Summons with Super Awakenings? Oh, dude. That probably won't happen for a while. Like a very long time. GS to that crossover is really hard to get started. True. You have so much equipment and everything available. It does help out the beginner process a lot. Which is something that I myself have not had to experience in a very long time. I mean, technically, I experienced a little bit whenever I was playing JP for like a few days. But yeah, like I remember starting Grand Summers back in the day when there was no crossover. Like, you had, in order to get better equips, you couldn't just go to the gacha and like pray to God that you would get something good. You had to literally just go grind giant bosses and hope that you get the drops from that, and then just use giant boss equips. Which was okay, but man, dude, it took so much time. Which was probably time you didn't want to spend grinding the bosses anyway, unless you just really liked the game. But I hope Emperor doesn't die while doing his true art here. Is he dead? Okay, never mind. Did you full quit JP already? It's more so I don't have the time. It's really hard for me to play JP and also do what I usually do. I think if I didn't have my part-time job, I could possibly do it. But making time for everything is extremely difficult. Between like working out, doing YouTube, doing the part-time job, plus also wanting to play like, you know, Street Fighter and other games that I'm really interested in. It's hard. It do be kind of difficult. Oh, is chat going crazy again? It's going crazy again. Oh, wait, we're out of stamina. Well, chat, thanks so much for everybody who helped out. How much currency did we get? I would say about 20K. Yep, 23,000. We have the Eins. Stickers. I gotta buy these stickers real quick, especially since they're voiced. We have the tickets here. I want the LB stones, though. This is 10K? Oh, brother. I think I don't have defense equipped stones, right? Yeah, let me buy that, because I know for a fact I need those. Oh, we're chat. That's probably going to be it for this one, man. Chat is ulting. Yeah. That's gonna be it for this one, man. That was pretty fun. Just a chill little stream I wanted to do. Tomorrow, I'm not for sure if I want to make a video on it or not, but I might make a video talking about the Overlord crest. Kind of talking about some cool things that you can do and some of like the cool combinations. But I'm not for sure if I want to do that or not. Since there's especially some good ones that I'm really interested in part 2 that I may legitimately try to equip onto some of my characters. But we'll see if I want to make that video or not. I don't know. What else do I have scheduled for this week, actually? Let me see. Because I wrote it all down. Or typed it all down. Let me see. Yeah, then we have like the shitty summons coming out. Summon video happening on Friday with Overlord. And Saturday would probably be either a showcase or a live stream. So yeah, we'll see what happens though. Either way, chat, that's going to be it for this one, man. Thank you all for hanging out. It's been your boy OP. I'm gonna go probably get something to eat and then probably play some Street Fighter if I had to guess. So yeah, but thank you all for hanging out, man. Thanks to you so much for all the subs, all the memberships, all that type of stuff. I don't think, did we have any donos? I don't think so. I don't think we have any donos, but if somebody donated, huge shout out to you as well. But yeah, that's gonna be it, man. Also, thanks for all the likes and everything, all the support on the channel recently. We've been going crazy. And yeah, that's gonna be it. Thank you all for hanging out, man. It's been your boy P. And last but not least, you guys already know, man. Don't forget to drink water.